Welcome back to WIS News Primetime. Tonight we introduce you to a young athlete who proves hard work truly does pay off. With a 4.62 GPA, she's managed to keep the grades as high as her kicks. Emma Smoak represents Chapin High School in the Midlands as the South Carolina Cheerleader of the Year. She joins us now to tell us about her journey. I am so excited to talk with you. First off, congratulations.
Thank you.
You have the beautiful medal and honor. But I first want to start with, how did you even get into cheer?
So about like 13 years ago now, I used to go to the Chapin Little Girls Clinic, and I was the mascot in 2013, and then I just started from there. I went to ACX, and when I joined the team when I was in 7th grade, so it's been a while. But
Yes, and obviously a very fruitful career that you have had. Now tell us about this honor. How did you even become cheerleader of the state?
So this past year, I was the captain for Chapin Varsity Cheer. That came with lots of pressure, but I just knew, like, along with my teammates, my teammates were great, and I know I would not have been given this honor without them. So, yeah, we worked our butts off. We won the 5A Division II state championship, and then I guess my coaches and my teammates decided that I was worthy of this award. So
yeah, and you were captain your senior year,
Yes.
correct? And we also need a flash. We can get a close-up on her rings because these are all the state championships that you have won.
Yes.
We were talking a little bit off camera, but dive into how you've been on varsity for 6 years and walk us through the rings.
So this one is from 7th grade, 2019 season. We had honestly lost every single competition except for state, so it was a big push.
Matters,
it was
yeah.
a big push. This one is 2021. We beat the second place team by 27 points this year. This was our redemption year. And then this one was from last year, and we had my first undefeated season. And then this year, we also had another undefeated season, but the ring is not in yet. So.
Oh my goodness, truly just incredible. Now, talk to me a little bit about the camaraderie of the sport, and it really is involving so much trust and hard work. So tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so we do like the hardest things in the whole state. Like, we throw girls so far above our heads. We do a bunch of hard stunts and tumbling passes, but like, you just have to trust your teammates, and you have to like pull the best out of them. But at the same time, there needs to be, like, at least for me, I had a hard time struggling, or I struggled to find like the balance between being like assertive and being like a good teammate. So you really just have to trust your team and like know that they're going to do it for you. And a big thing, like, coming from Chapin is there's 24 girls on the mat, but 23 other than you. And as long as you just trust them, it's going to be good. So
yeah, and obviously being the captain, like, that's a leadership role, and it is involving trust and setting that example, which you sure have done so far and are going to continue to do. Now, what also is so impressive to me is your GPA is a 4.62. That is incredible. Now, tell me about how you have been managing to juggle the scholastics as well as the athletics.
So yeah, like I said, we practice like 3, sometimes 4 hours a day. You just got to make sure you'll get home at like 9, maybe 9:30 after you eat dinner and shower. I just sit down and I study and I do my homework and I make sure I stay on top of it. Procrastinating is not really something you can do like during season. Like, you have to stay on top of it or else you really will fall behind. So yeah, I just make sure I like balance everything well, make sure I have enough time for my homework and get it all done.
What's been your favorite part, looking back on your career? Not that it's over, but just the high school is coming to an end. What has been a highlight of your career?
I would say, like, yes, winning is great, and that is just like the best thing. But the relationships that I built with all of my teammates throughout the years, like from 7th grade to now, I've cheered with so many different girls. And I would just say also my coaches have taught me such good life lessons. Like Coach Vicki Williams, she's been my coach for 6 years. She says, you're never given the opportunity to succeed, but you're given the opportunity to work hard for it. So yeah, that's just something that I'll take with me through my life. And I would say, yeah, the relationships that I built with my teammates and coaches are the most important to me.
Absolutely. How have you seen yourself grow from the time you started in 7th grade, obviously starting with success, to where you are today? How have you grown in that time?
A lot with maturity. Like, you're 12 years old on a team with 18-year-olds who are expecting the best out of you. You grow up pretty fast when they're like yelling at you, but you know they always pull out the best in you. So I would say, yeah, I've gotten a lot more mature. Yeah, my work ethic has definitely grown a lot.
Now tell us a little bit about your future aspirations with the sport, outside the sport. What do you hope to do?
So I have 2 colleges in mind, USC and UGA right now. So I would love to cheer at Georgia, but if that is not where my path leads me, then I want to major in biochemistry and become a dentist.
Well,
so.
I have no doubt that you will accomplish all of your dreams and aspirations. Look, looking at your accolades right there on the screen. Emma, you are incredible and such a wonderful role model, both in and outside of the sport. So all-region athlete, 4.62 GPA. You are just incredible, and I'm so grateful to speak with you today. So thank you so much for being here with us. We really do appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, well, let's go ahead and throw things over to a check of our First Alert forecast.